Okay, this is the mystery item this month. And at this point, I give the rooms, the Zoom room and the real room, an opportunity to ask questions about these things. Sorry?
Does it go round?
Yes. Yeah, it's quite a simple one.
Maybe we'll know what it is.
I can't remember what the star was.
Oh, we meant to name the actual
If you
bits.
like.
Triangle and talks.
Talks. Is that it? T-R-X? That sounds about right.
T-O-R-X. These things are actually 6 foot tall. No, they're not. More like a centimetre tall. But this was the mystery object that you all saw, and I think everyone thinks they know what it is. But the other question was, what rabbit hole am I going to go into from this point?
No one knows your mind.
So the answer is, they are precision bits. Okay.
Precision and what word? Precision.
Yes, and it's and it is they are from this thing here. Okay. Please don't drop it, because it'd be a nightmare to put them all back in. Okay. So
This is what we come for.
that doesn't look right. Anyway, that is what I've just passed around, Holly. So it's and Andy and
Never seen them that colour before. Sort of reddy brown.
got so many windows open here. Yes. So that's the full set, and there's loads of different kind of bits that open all sorts of different fasteners that you find on all sorts of different things. Okay, so I think, was that what you thought the mystery item was?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to go into the rabbit hole.
You're going to name every one.
No, I'm not. Yeah, 3 hours later. Okay. Right. So to illustrate my rabbit hole, I've found this. So why does Apple use weird screws for its stuff? And okay. So people often think it's because these companies just want to make more money. They want to stop you getting into the thing and repairing it. But there is a little bit of truth in that stealerships thing, where sending a thing back to the for repair rather than trying to do it yourself is a very expensive thing. But actually, in this thread, there was an actual Apple engineer who said there are 3 main reasons for their use of these slightly strange connectors, and there's the look of it, because if like a flat blade kind of screw, you know if it's at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and Apple's aesthetics is that detailed that they want all their screws to look as if they're all perfectly aligned, and that's easier to do with the Torx head thing. The performance thing comes back to that torque thing, so they're less likely to strip, is the phrase he uses. And then because that shape has a flat bottom, the screw head doesn't have to be as deep as for a Phillips screw. So even if it's a sub-millimetre saving, it's still a relevant choice to Apple, because they want their phones and their laptops to be as thin as possible. So it makes a noticeable difference, apparently. And someone also said that Apple often introduce something which then becomes industry standard because they lead the way, like USB-C. They were one of the first to go all in on USB-C and have no other options, and then other people follow for whatever reason. So it's not because they want to foil people opening their stuff. There's proper engineering and design reasons behind them, which I thought was interesting. But then, going back to that stealership thing, so there's this guy, Rich Rebuilds, who's had a bit of a battle with Tesla. He's been trying to repair Teslas, and he phones them up and they refuse to send him spare parts, or used to. But then Tesla wanted $16,000 to fix it, and he did it for $700. So that stealership thing is a real thing. It's the difference between taking your car to the Peugeot garage or a local garage. There's a price to be paid there. And then I looked into this. Amazon is obviously a big retailer, but people return lots of stuff, and apparently for electronics and that kind of stuff, it could be as high as 40% of stuff is returned. And quite often they can't sell it on because it's been opened. Apparently they don't send it to landfill, but they can't sell it, so it's given away to charities and recycled. But what an incredible waste of stuff. Okay, so then so one of the phrases that covers this is right to repair, and the European Commission have got some pretty strong laws that have just come in that apply to manufacturers of stuff, that makes them provide maintenance information and spare parts to do that as well by law. And that came in last year, July 2021, I think it was. So the right to repair provides professional repairers with access to spare parts and technical information from July last year, but manufacturers have a couple of years to get up to speed. So this is a law that they have to provide the information and the parts to be able to repair stuff. There are also communities out there where people get together and get people to bring their broken things and show them how to fix it. And simple things like a toaster, probably difficult to bring a washing machine to somewhere like this. But I think this is a really good thing because it helps people get over whatever hurdles of not understanding, not realizing that it's okay to take a toaster apart and figure out how it's gone wrong and fix it. It's fine to do that. I also wanted to bring people's attention to this website called iFixit, and you can go there and look up guides to fix things, and these guides are generated by the community,